Oh, fine. I just started the stream, you fucking dumbass. Alright, guys, I just requested a payout, so I can't trade on one of my accounts. So, yeah. I'm about to. Wait, let me make sure my audio's working on that. It's working on there. It's working here. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Honestly, bro, the only thing I'm looking to do is just take shorts. At this fair value gap. Or probably this higher one. It's a BPR up here. Nice little BPR. We get a decent short off of it, 613.25. I'll look to short here. Fib settings, bro, they're right there. You absolute moron. What direction should I full port FOMC? Short. Short FOMC. Did you catch any trades New York, Sesh? I caught some London. I didn't wake up in time for New York. I just traded London, got my payout threshold, and then, yeah. Yeah, everyone on the TikTok stream, join up on YouTube. Shinobi Signals. I'll be reading chat more there. How much drawdown you got left? I got a decent amount. I'm chilling. I've been trading for 6 years. Best resources for footprints, heat map, and stuff. Sierra charts. Is this minis or micros? This is minis. Turn off what? Turn off the thing from yesterday? What's the thing from yesterday? Turn off what? Oh, you reminded me. Yo, let me turn off ads for you guys on YouTube. W reminder. W reminder. Let's go. How much off does your code give? 1,000,000%. Oh my God, more trades. Hi, more. I'm actually really jealous of you because I just paid taxes October 15th and I want to do really bad things to myself. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. Do you miss me, bro? I miss you more. Come to New York, bro, so I can show you how much I miss you. My live visibility is restricted again. I'm appealing this. Might slide for Halloween. I'll let you know, but let me know. Have your people let my people know. Why do you always wear a hat, bro? Why are you worried about what I wear on my head, bro? Why are you worried about me? On a trading stream, you're worried about what hat I wear, bro? For Asia, I don't know. I'm kind of pre-firing a move down. I'm low-key pre-firing a move down. Scarface trade said, appreciate the 10 bands you lent me, bro. Yo, bro, I know it was getting hard on the Revolto payments, bro. Anytime you need me to pick up your Revolto tab, let me know, bro. I got you. Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, Scarface trades, the one with the black wrapped Revuelto, and I don't mean to air out your business, but he owes me 10 bands. He needed me to cover the payment on his Revuelto, and he just couldn't pay it because, you know, he had money tied up other places or whatever. So I sent him a cool 10 bands, and that was last month. But he was supposed to send me my 10K back this month, but I think he just like used the 10 he was gonna give to me and used it to pay off the Revolto this month. So yeah, if we get that 10K back from him, guys, that would be appreciated. You live New York? No, not usually on YouTube. Shinobi, thanks for lending me that rainbow colored bro. It got repossessed by Cario. Bro, send me my 10K, Scarface. Like, no, like people think I'm joking, bro. Like Scarface actually owes me 10K. Like I'm not joking. He owes me 10K. And he hasn't said that. He's like trying to play it off, but he literally owes me 10 bands. You haven't traded in a week and a half because you don't like price action. That's fine as long as you're forward testing. Just because you're not placing a trade doesn't mean you shouldn't be looking at the market and looking to actually, you know, back or forward test your strategy. If you're not trading for a week and a half, use the opportunity to forward test. What pair is that? This is NQ futures. Do you trade Asia often? Yeah, I trade Asia every time. Anyone from Toronto area? Scarface Trades is actually from Toronto. Matter of fact, I'll be telling you guys his exact location to go retrieve my 10K. This is all my Express accounts and my Top Steps. What makes a FVG valid or invalid to you? It really just depends on order flow and the footprint chart. If I see heavy orders there and multi-volume nodes, then I'll look to actually take that fair value gap. Do you trade? No, I don't trade quarterly theory. I'll be your henchman, Shinobi. Thanks, Shahid. How can I open an AMP account? Go to the AMP website and open an account. Guys, like, what are these questions, bro? What are these questions? How do I open an AMP account? By going to AMP Futures and clicking on open an account. What are the most significant things you should keep in mind that are unique to Asia for someone who only ever trades in New York? You just have to look at, you have to understand that price is going to be a lot slower during Asia session. There could be big expansion moves that happen during Asia, but you have to remember it's going to be overall slower action. So don't hop into a player. Don't expect to hop on Asia, catch a quick trade, and hop off like you can with New York. With Asia, you actually have to sit there for a while and be able to. It's like more of a chill session. Asia's like the chillest session to trade, in my opinion. How do I open my eyes? How do I breathe? All right. You know what I noticed? Like, what time is midnight? Manmeet, What time is midnight? Man, meat. What the heck, man? I don't like Asia, not gonna lie. I mean, I didn't like it at first either, but to be honest, like to pass evals and just build up buffer on like XFAs and stuff, like it's the perfect session to do so. You think we'll get AMD towards the downside? I'm hoping so. How do I get more confidence on the charts? Do I just backtest? So confidence, in order to get confidence in your trades, like a lot of people, they're like, oh, I struggle with confidence when it comes to trading. Bro, this isn't a fucking dating site, right? Like if you like it's what do you talk about confidence, bro? The only reason you lack confidence when it comes to trading is just because you haven't seen your setup play out enough during back testing or forward testing, and you just don't trust your setup enough, right? So what you have to do is literally just trade your setup, back test it, forward test it, and see if it works, how many times it works. And once, like if you look and back test your setup or your whatever your strategy, and you're like, okay, it works 7 out of 10 times during this time frame. When you take that setup during that time frame, there's a 7 out of 10 chance you're gonna make profit on it. Yo, Abubakar Abdul Rahman, bro, I swear to God, if you spam my chat again today, I'm gonna slap a ban on you, bro. Do you place a pending order? It's a limit order, bro. Price hasn't reached where I'm looking to short. Obviously. What's the fib setting? Shinobi beard routine. I'm starting to think a lot of you guys in here like men, bro. What's your stop based on? My stop is always 10 points. For my strategy, it's a high risk to reward strategy, low win rate strategy. So that means if I hop into a trade and it doesn't work out within 10 points, that means I can find a better setup. Well, we come here to watch you live. Cash, chill, bro. I'm in a short right now on ES. What are you shorting off of for ES? How does placing limits rather than waiting for confirmation work better for your strat? It just does, bro. It literally just does. The second you start waiting for confirmation, I'm looking for aggressive moves off my level. Like if I was to hop into a trade and place a limit here, I would need an aggressive move up. Once you wait for an aggressive move up, that's already 10, 15 points waiting for confirmation. Shorting off at ease. What toothpaste do you use? Bro, you guys are crazy. I use you guys know that like green toothpaste that has like the little spiral in it? Like it's like a light green. I like the green ones. I don't know why. Just letting you know that I'm copy trade 150K XFAs for this trade. What does me knowing have like what does me knowing do anything for your 5x? Like do you think I'll be this guy's copy trading me? Let me just get the best level possible. Shinobi, what's the futures? Chat. Mods, ban everyone. Mods, ban everyone in every single chat. He gets a 10-second timeout. Guys, anyone who types will be banned. Zaid, stop doing it for 60 seconds. Do it for 10 seconds. Do it for 10 seconds, Zaid. Shinobi, how do you know Powell? Do you know Powell like I know him? I don't. All right, mods, you can stop banning everyone. All right, whoever was shorting ES is getting railed right now. Do you eat pork? Honestly, depends, bro. Not really, because I got a lot of Muzzy friends. But I don't know. Like, if there's... Like, I'm going to eat some sour... Like, I'll eat Jolly Rancher. Or not Jolly Ranchers. I'll eat Sour Patch Kids, bro. Like, I'm not doing all that, bro. It's not my religion. I just do it out of respect for my homies. But if there's Sour Patch Kids, bro, and they're like, oh, my God, there's gelatin, I don't give a fart, bro. Yo, my mod Key Flow's in the chat. My mod is here. Key, my head mod. Yo, Key's out here modding right now. Key's out here modding the chat. Yo, aren't you Muslim? No, I'm not Muslim. Is your warehouse a lease or bought? It's a lease. When are you planning on ending the trade? Bro, let me get in the trade first, bro. Why are you worried about me ending the trade before I even get in, bro? Leave me alone. What are you, Christian? No, I'm sick. 204. 204.25. I do see what you're seeing, cuzzy. But I want the higher one. Can you take me higher to a place where blind men see? Do you sleep in the G80 or do you have a bed? Bruv, I have a house, bruv. Okay, I'll take that limit with you too. What is it? 204. I'm gonna do 204.5. I'm gonna have both these limits. And then I'll have a 5-point stop on this one. No, I bought the house. Epoxy guy coming this week and Hex guy coming this weekend. Yo, is the epoxy guy gonna do the epoxy this week? Like, is he gonna do it? Or is he just giving us a quote? Dude, the epoxy's gonna look so fire. Sup, Shinobi? The higher one is a breakaway gap. 204 is the structure gap with a 5-minute breaker. It may not get to 213. Thanks, bruv. Does anyone else risking their college tuition on this trade? Key allergic to the warehouse? Nah, Key was just here for like 2 days. Oh, that's sick. Yo, Key, what color is he doing? What color is he doing? Make it gold and white. Make it alpine white, grigio telesto, and gold. I want the floor to be individual, bro. We need no. Make it champagne quartz metallic, bro. We need individual epoxy. Let me know when you come, Cash. White marble with grays through it, bro. Bro, that's so dumb, bro. I need champagne quartz. Yo, Key, did you see that F90, the champagne quartz metallic on I think it was called Smokewood or something? That's 70,000 miles though, and it's pre-LCI. Do you draw BPR? You draw it from the IFVG. Anyone know when Shinobi's going live, bro? I'm gonna ban you, bro. How much risk you doing? A band. 5 points of risk on one trade and then 10 on one. Check phone. Can you take me higher? Bro, that is so hard. That is so hard. Shin Bob, show Bob. F90 is garbage for holding any kind of value. I would never buy one again. F80 only. Bro, we need a Champagne Quartz Metallic F80. Did you pay cash for the G80? No. Bro, is this guy the IRS? And he's getting so annoying spamming questions, bro. Ban him. What's your TP? I don't know. Let me get in the trade first. Anyone know how to get rid of my ouchie on my ding dong? So is it watch run both graps? We both get shit on. Bro, why are you manifesting something like that, bro? Like you're starting to piss me off and I don't even know you. Bro's throwing all these big words about me. Fun fact, guys, me and Shinobi spent 300K on a Miami trip. Bro, chill, bro. We don't need people knowing. Shinobi, are you ethnically Chinese? Benny Blanco. Bro, Ben Blanco, bro. I remember this guy, bro. I remember this guy. Didn't we ban him once? Didn't we ban Ben Blanco? Abdulwali, thanks, bro. Happy Diwali to you too. When did you turn profitable? How long did it take? Years? It took me a year. Fun fact, me and Shinobi got salad at Panera. Exactly. Yo, Key, I also got us a cameraman. I have a cameraman. We have a cameraman to do vlogs. Fun fact, G82 Jackass used to be Quartz S55. Oh my god, what happened to the Quartz S55? Can you take me higher to a place where the blind men see? What wheels you got on the G80? I got Edelweiss LT3s, I think. Something like that. I don't know. Can you guys even see the wheels from here? No, you can't. HREs. Bro, there's HREs selling for the same amount right now. For how much I bought the Edelweiss for. Keep talking. I'm almost done. What is wrong with you? Which level would you say is better? I don't know, bro. Like, what do you mean which level is better? Obviously, I want the first one to be better so I don't take a loss and then have to make it back. Shinobi, is it true that you got sent an invite to do the Israel tour? I should get paid $7,000 per Israel propaganda post I post. Shinobi, do you know who Chandeep is? No, bro. Bro, did we just get edged? Did we just get edged, chat? I got filled, might be a skill issue. Yo, my level was better than Keys. No, yo, what is going on? Bro said it should be a skill issue, and it just no way, no way. What was that, bro? What was that, brother? Yo, that was too comedically timed. Oh my god, bro said, "I got filled. Must be a skill issue." Bang! Oh my god, that was crazy. Yo, mods, why are we not banning this guy promoting some random meme coin in here? What are we doing? Dude, I'm gonna play that new Young Thug song, bro, if this keeps up. Bro said I would close. Bro, I don't care what you would do. Trump's talking? Bro, where's he talking, bro? Why is he talking at fucking 10 p.m.? Is Trump talking right now? Where is he talking? Wait, he's...
Well, I think they're going to do things that, you know, they have an industry that has to do with drugs. The fentanyl has other reasons for being. And we have to get rid of it. We have to stop it. And now we're stopping it at the border to a very much larger extent than ever before. Under Biden, you had open borders. This stuff was flowing in. I think they killed 300,000 people last year. Fentanyl, drugs coming through the southern border. And now nobody gets through the southern border. We just had another report of a zero. Zero people came. We are very tough at the border. And we're allowing people into our country, but they're coming in legally through the legal process. And I want to commend, I have to tell you, our border agents, our border patrol agents, they've been amazing. And ICE, these people do such a great job. What they're doing, Memphis is making tremendous progress, as you know, is extremely dangerous. And already it's down to less than 50%. A lot of criminals, career criminals, people that came in illegally have been brought back to their countries and never to come back again. We tell them if you come back again, it's going to be brutal.
Wait, sorry, just to clarify, so China's going to be working with U.S. law enforcement on fentanyl, or how is that going to work?
China's working with me.
Okay.
Okay, they're going to be working with me, and we're going to do something. I believe. I mean, look, we have to have the meeting. A meeting tomorrow. That's a big meeting, and fentanyl will be one of the things that we're discussing. Importantly, we'll be discussing the farmers. We'll be discussing a lot of things, but fentanyl will be one of the things we're discussing.
Sir, what did you mean last night when you said you were prepared to send more than the National Guard into American cities?
Sure, I would do that if it was necessary. You know, if it was necessary, I'd do that, but it hasn't been necessary. We're doing a great job without that, but yeah, it was necessary. As you know, I'm allowed to do that.
Do you mean other branches of the military you would send in, or
Guys, it's not a video, it's
Who
audio.
are you with?
the New York Times?
Very good. Well, if you write it correctly, I'll give you the answer. But you know, if I want to enact a certain act, I'm allowed to do it routinely, and about 50% of presidents have used that, as you know, and I'd be allowed to do whatever I want. But we haven't chosen to do that because we're doing very well without it. But I'd be allowed to do that. You understand that? And the courts wouldn't get involved. Nobody would get involved.
Watching
and
on
I can send
WhiteHouse.com.
the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. I can send
Whatever the
anybody I
source is.
wanted. But I haven't done that because we're doing so well
WhiteHouse.gov/live.
without it. Washington, D.C. continues to be amazing, safe, and it's really great. As I said, Memphis, where we are now, is doing really well. It's down, I think, almost 70%.
Oh!
Within 2-3 weeks, it'll be down to almost no crime. Now, we're taking a lot of bad people out.
He said 60,
We're
70%.
incarcerating some very bad people, some gangs. There are a lot of bad gangs there, and we're taking care of it. And we're doing things that, frankly, local law enforcement is going to have a hard time doing. We were all set to go last Saturday into San Francisco. We look forward to that. We would have solved that problem in less than a month. But at the behest of a couple of really great people, very successful, great civic-minded people, they said, we'd love to try doing it ourselves, and that's okay. And we worked with the mayor, and we're working with those people, but we didn't surge the city. And I said, if we surge, it's going to go a lot quicker, and it's much more effective. But I want to give them a chance to do it themselves if they can. If they can't do it themselves, we'll solve San Francisco in 3 weeks.
President, on the southern border, President Sheinbaum of Mexico said that the tariff truce with the U.S. has been extended for talks. How long are you willing to wait for that to play out?
Well, I like the extension with Mexico because, you know, we're doing very well with that extension. We get a lot of tariffs.
Yeah, everyone on TikTok, join up
Make
on
a
my
lot of
YouTube, Shinobi Signals. I'm
As you
live
know, a
streaming
lot of car
my full
companies are
screen.
moving from Mexico back into the United States. They took our car companies a long time ago, 30 years ago and more. We lost about 57% of our automobile manufacturing over the decades. And it's all coming back because of tariffs. It's all coming back. And the tariffs are really national security as much as anything else. It's national security in many ways, but one of the ways that it's national security is we're building up great wealth because of tariffs, and that, you know, you need wealth to be secure. But it's, in a more traditional sense, also national security, very important. But we're bringing back our auto plants that deserted us 20 and 30 years ago. They're all coming back. Last night, I met with Mr. Toyota, and we had an amazing meeting. I said, what's your name? Toyota. I said, you're rich. And he's going to invest, think of this, $10 billion in the United States to build manufacturing plants. They'll build their cars with American workers, largely. I mean, they have the right to send some experts. But they're going to be building cars in the United States. So we're getting all of our manufacturing back in the car business. And AI, we're leading China, we're leading the world in AI. We're getting them rapid approvals on energy. I've allowed them to produce their own energy for each plant, so that rather than relying on an old and somewhat weak grid, the electric grid, they build their own energy, and then if they have excess energy, they sell it back into the grid. So it's great. It's really worked out well. It's allowing them to build rapidly, and they are building all over the United States.
Sir, could we get your reaction to Israel striking in Gaza again?
Well, as I understand it, they took out an Israeli soldier. I just heard about it a little while ago. they killed an Israeli soldier, so the Israelis hit back, and they should hit back. When that happens, they should hit back.
So do you think does that worry you about the ceasefire? Does that jeopardize the ceasefire in any way?
Nothing's going to jeopardize. You have to understand, Hamas is a very small part of peace in the Middle East, and they have to behave. They're on the rough side, but they said they would be good, and if they're good, they're going to be happy, and if they're not good, they're going to be terminated. Their lives will be terminated, and they understand that. And we have many countries that are willing to do that. You know, we have many countries, even Japan today, said we'd love to be involved in the Middle East and we can help you by sending anybody, by sending people, including experts. But we have many countries that would do that, not just Israel. No, that's a very strong piece. Hamas is a small thing, but they kill people. They grew up killing people, and I guess they don't stop. But nobody knows what happened to the Israeli soldier, but they say it was sniper fire, and it was retribution for that, and I think they have a right to do that.
Is it possible that there are fringe elements within Hamas that are trying to undermine this?
Because we actually met with people that were leading it, and they really want to see, they really, in my opinion, based on the experts that dealt with them, I think they're unhappy when they see some people being killed.
Will Hamas
Not like it was, but some people being killed, we don't want that.
Will Hamas decommission its weapons? That's a key part of the next step with this.
Right now, that's starting because we're getting into phase 2, and that's starting. But you have to understand, Hamas is a very small part of the overall Middle East peace. We have peace in the Middle East. If we have to, we'll take out Hamas very easily, and that'll be the end of Hamas. We would rather not. We made a deal with them where they were going to behave, and they have to behave. If they don't behave, they get taken out. And it could be from numerous countries. It could be from Israel, but it could also be from other countries. Numerous countries have already called me that are parties to the deal and said, we'd love to do it if you'd want us to do it. And these are powerful countries. These are not countries to be toyed with.
Sir, what's your reaction to North Korea test launching a missile this morning?
What did you say?
North Korea test launched missiles this morning. What's your reaction to that?
Missiles, the North Korean missiles.
Oh, I don't know. He's been launching missiles for decades, right? Just another missile that was launched. I always had a very good relationship with him. So, you know, at some point I'll be meeting. The schedule is very tight, as you know, but at some point I look forward to. We had a very good relationship. I mean, more than a relationship. We had a really good understanding of each other. We met, we spoke to each other numerous times, and a good relationship. At some point we'll be involved with.
Do we have
North
SMT?
Korea.
Does that mean, sir, no meeting with Kim Jong-un this trip?
I don't know. People are trying. I think they'd like to, and I'd like to, but I also want to focus on China. Our focus is now on tomorrow with China, and I want to make that the focus. But we'll come back and we'll, at some point in the not too distant future, meet with North Korea.
How much do you expect Xi to try to push you on Taiwan?
I don't know that we'll even speak about Taiwan. I'm not sure. I mean, he may want to ask about it.
Are you
There's
anticipating?
not that much to ask about it. You know, Taiwan is Taiwan. But the beautiful part about Taiwan, frankly, and they understand it, is we're bringing a lot of those chip makers into the United States. If you look at the #1 chip maker in the world, they're building a massive factory in Arizona.
Yo, if you guys are on TikTok, make sure you guys join the YouTube live stream. Shinobi Signals on
If
YouTube.
you
We're almost
look
at 24,000
Nvidia,
subs. Banger
Nvidia
trade
is
here.
doing unbelievable. We're bringing a lot of the Taiwan business back to the United States. I think within 2 years, I think we'll have 40 to 50% of the chip market. But that's happening, and I don't know. It's happening because of the tariffs. It's also happening because of the fact maybe they're a little bit concerned about things. Who knows? But they are, you know, tremendous. I don't know if you're reporting it, but massive numbers of and percentages of the chip business is coming back right now as we speak. They're building plants in Arizona, Texas, and other places.
On chips, sir, have you agreed or will you agree with Xi potentially to allow the license of more exports of NVIDIA Blackwells or downgraded?
About Blackwell, we'll be speaking about Blackwell is the super duper chip.
Yeah.
Blackwell's amazing. NVIDIA makes it. Jensen is an amazing, brilliant man. and it's probably 10 years ahead of any other chip. And unlike a lot of other businesses, you just can't catch it. You know, it's mostly you can copy and you can do things you really can't. In the chip business, for whatever reason, that doesn't work that way. But Blackwell just came out. Jensen presented me with the first Blackwell chip 3 days ago in the Oval Office. And it's an amazing thing that they've done. But we're, you know, that's our country. We're about 10 years ahead of anybody else in chips, in the highly sophisticated chips. I think we may be talking about that with President Xi.
China's actually discouraged purchase of those chips. Is that something that's on the table?
Well, China actually terminated the relationship with NVIDIA. That was a big thing, but in the meantime, NVIDIA hit a brand new high. As did, you know, the stock market yesterday hit the highest ever that it ever was. So we're doing all of the markets. I mean, every one of our markets, we're doing great. The country is doing great. We have the shutdown caused by the Democrats, and at some point they'll get they'll come back. I think they're getting just killed right now. But all they have to do is say, let's get back to business, and we're back. There's nothing to sign. There's nothing to negotiate.
Hurricane Melissa, have you been following that? The Jamaican government.
Because I've never seen numbers like that. I saw a little while ago 195 mile an hour wind. I've never seen that before. I've never seen. I guess it can get that high, but I've never seen it. And it's literally just, you know, knocking down everything in front of it. It's a stage 5, I guess. And you don't see stage 5. You don't see 5s very often. You see 4s and 3s, but this is a 5 early on, meaning it gets worse. So it's done a tremendous job. You mean on Jamaica?
Is the United States going to aid Jamaica?
On a humanitarian basis, we have to. So we're watching it closely, and we're prepared to move. But you know, it's doing tremendous damage. It's, as we speak, it's right there right now.
Sir, could I ask you?
The market records, like some experts warn about an AI bubble. Are you concerned?
What's the AI problem?
That's what some experts say, that some investors are overreacting.
Everybody wants AI because it's the new internet. It's the new everything. It's one of the biggest things anyone's ever seen. So everyone wants it. Yeah, I mean, the only problem is if you don't get it. In order to get it, you have to be able to produce tremendous amounts of electricity. And we're allowing them to produce and make their own electricity. This way, they don't have to rely on government. And by the way, they're making electric plants that are so sophisticated and so incredible, so much beyond, that companies that make and service electricity, you know, the Con Edison, all the different companies that do that and do it well, but they've never seen anything like what's happening. It's almost a revolution in the making of electricity and the level of...
Bullshit. That's some BS, bro. Dude, Trump needs to shut the fuck up when I'm trading, bro. Why is he yapping at 10 p.m. on an airplane, bro? Bullshit. Can you reduce the disturbance? Trump is on an airplane talking to reporters. How am I supposed to reduce the disturbance, bro? All right. That was absolute fucking chestnuts. That was actually so annoying. I'm probably just going to hop off. I mean, if Trump's speaking, I don't want to be trading. Like I always say, you need to look for reasons not to trade. And there's a big reason not to trade right now, and that's Trump's fat ass. And yeah. Bro, I was up, what, $2,000? And that thing just ripped, but whatever. But anywho, guys, join the free Discord in the bio. Use code OBI on Apex and Alpha if you guys are going to go get accounts. And yeah, join the free Discord, though. I'll be going live in there maybe later tonight if I decide to hop back on and trade. But as long as Trump's speaking, I'm not gonna be trading. But I appreciate you guys for getting us to 320 viewers today on the YouTube stream, and shout out to everyone on the TikTok stream. Love you guys, and peace out. I don't know how to end stream on here. All right, ending it on TikTok, banger, and yo, YouTube, use code OBI on Apex, obviously. Love you guys. The Discord's free. There's a free Discord. It's in the description. You guys can join up. Make sure you guys like up the stream as well, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you guys being here. It was a great trade. Unfortunately, Trump had to be speaking. Dude, the trade was good. The trade was a good trade. If he wasn't speaking, I have no doubt that we would have went and took out these lows. I mean, look, it's still kind of rejecting, and we would have been green again. But yeah, take it easy, guys. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow.